before the markets will open. And I will do my best to share my knowledge with you, to give you maximum content you can use for your own trading success. My name is Markus Gabel. This is the morning briefing show from Admirals. And in the back, I have my moderator, Katie. Wonderful good morning for opening this session. And yeah, welcome to everybody who is able to trade and is ready for Rumble to make profitable trades. Okay, so we stream this show, guys, on YouTube. You will find the button in the right corner to subscribe to the channel. If you want, you can give us a like if you want. I would appreciate it personally. And if you want to leave any comment, you can do that below that video. And also right now in the chat, Barry, Don, Olaf, wonderful good morning on YouTube and on Zoom as well. So feel free to ask whatever is in your mind, because we can talk about almost everything. What's important for yourself, you know, because I know you have a lot of questions in your mind, maybe, or something is troubling you. So feel free to ask. As long as we have time, we can do that. So let me share my screen. And we start, of course, with the upcoming events for today. And let me see the chat and my lovely participants. So great. So Danny, Darshan, Harald, Gertz, Johan, Kurt, Lily, Mike, Nicola, Piotr, Plummen, Truta, Willie, good morning. Nice to have you here in our great show. So let's see. Today, you see, next appointment is Monday. So to be honest, there is nothing to do. So therefore, let me invite you to my wonderful colleague, Michael, good morning. Daniel, good morning. Joachim, good morning. So we have a great topic this afternoon, and this is turn your trading around, coming back from a slump. You know, I'm in a drawdown phase too, so and I have to go back. And my wonderful colleague will talk about this afternoon. So if you want to know how you can turn your trading around, and then feel free to join the session. And maybe we can give the link into the chat, Katie, if you want, so people can join and register for this show this afternoon. Okay, cool. Yeah, I would say, let's go to the charts. And here we go. So let's have a look at our DAX trading. So we made a lovely trade, you see, yesterday. That was a great stuff, what we did there. So we went in here, we didn't make any loss, so we had a great trade. So actually we have this situation on the right side of the chart. You know, it's the bright side of life, and this is the bright side of the chart. I guess we should rewrite the song "The Bright Side of Life." Maybe again we have a musician among of us. Maybe we can rewrite the song "The Bright Side of Life" to the right side of the chart. That would be a cool thing, right? Okay, so what do we have here right now? On the bright side of the chart, it's here we go. So actually, after we could see the trend break here, because there was a trend break, so then this is a trend. It's not a trend, by the way, because there is no trend continuation yet, which means, yeah, we need a close above the last 0.2 here. This is not a confirmed 0.2 right now, because we need a close above this one. So maybe on the right side, we can do this. Maybe movement, correction, move. There is a smaller 0.2. And if we see a close above that, then we will have a trend. And maybe then we can make this, because, you know, we are actually at the point of low, And you know, point of control is above. This could be a target, the point of control also. So actually, we stand at the sideline to watch it. You know, as a speculator, you are an observer. You know, speculating is based on the Latin word speculare. And speculare means literally looking around, observing, not acting. Speculare, speculation never means acting. In the literal meaning of speculare, we find the meaning of looking around and observing and not acting. This is what we have to do as a speculator, standing the sideline, watching and acting only if it's necessary, then acting. So when it is necessary to act, you know it, you know it, you know it, when the rules are there. If the rules are not there, just keep going with watching, no more no less. That's what you have to do as a trader. And they prove it with this morning briefing show. Yeah, and it's a cool stuff to see how our trade's working. So let's go to the hourly charts. Katie, thank you very much for sharing the link. So here we go. It's crude oil, it's crude oil, it's crude oil. We did it again. So we had the rules, last chance to go in with trend arm number 4. And you know, it is point of control above. That's the final target. But the first target, or the main target to fulfill the hit quote, we reached it already. And this is the point 2. So if you ask where was the entry, here was the entry because there was a balance candle. So in the correction, yeah, we could hold the last 0.3, no break there. And there was another chance, by the way. So, and you see, we hit it. We did it again. Oh, there's a song too, yeah? I did it again. Okay, I cannot sing, but I try. Okay, so yeah, what should we do right now? Yeah, to make that your trade is safe. Yeah, so maybe you can sell half the position if you want, but main thing is that you trail the stop into profit, because it's not allowed, it's not acceptable that you have a loss at the moment you reach the 0.2 and you fulfill the hit quote. Okay, so when this candle is over at 9 o'clock, yeah, then we trail the stop a bit in profit, because only 2 things can happen. Maybe we see a big breakout to the upper side, or the price will go back again. And if we get out, as long as we don't have a trend continuation and not a trend break, we have to do it again, because the point of control in oil on this data feed is at 7105.50. Yeah. Or with the words from Willie, I did it my way. Okay, I'm trying. So at the best, put the milk into the refrigerator until it's bad. So let's see, that's oil. Then next one is Dow Jones. We got a wonderful trade yesterday. We had a great trade. And now we have a new downtrend, and the downtrend is going so far into the correction, and we are waiting for the next balance candle to go down to the last point. You don't miss it. It's a need, you know. The first trend arm has the highest probability to reach the 0.2. So maybe there is an interesting, very interesting volume zone. It is at the 0.2, by the way. Yeah, so maybe the price could go up there and then maybe this one. So just watching, just watching. check, oil touched my stop loss yesterday. Okay, then you should think about your trade management, I guess. So I hope you are part of the of our traders, your live trading room. You know, this is the following event, the upcoming event after the morning briefing show. So we go there, and this is our live trading room here, not longer on Twitch. We switched to a better platform. It's free of charge, by the way. Yeah, this is the live trading room, Dow live trading room English. And we trade, by the way, the account of Admirals here. So it's important. Yeah, and in my opinion, it's important that we have the same view, that you open a real account of Admirals so you can follow the trades and you can replace it in your own trading platform from MetaTrader 4 or 5, by the way. Okay. So this is the link for the moment. And on my YouTube channel, you will find a video how you should adjust your settings that you can follow the show. Okay. So next one is Euro USD. And in Euro USD, we have an old uptrend and still on the way to the point of control, which is actually placed at 118.724. So, but we have high volume zone. It's a kind of similar to the point of control here at around about 117.97. So it's a kind of tricky. And actually, you see, we have an extended correction. It's such an unclear trend for the moment, this one. So yeah, just wait until we see a balance candle and then reachable point 2. Yeah, so just wait and watching, speculare, watching, observing, looking around. Gold. Yeah, gold is a bit going up again. And I guess we reached this possible point of control because it's the same high, almost the same high than the point of control. This is a bit, yeah, interesting because we have this extension of the correction zone of this downtrend, but now we have 3 trends. And this, oh, I hate such situations, and I don't want to solve it, you know. So you see we have this main trend. It starts at this point at 1667. So we have this trend, it's tracing upwards, not broken yet. So, and let me show you. So here we go. So that's the main trend. The main trend will break below this rectangle zone. So in this correction is running with an own secondary trend. The secondary trend is actually in the correction. And this correction of the secondary trend is running in its own trend. Yeah. And this is difficult. This is a really, really ugly picture, and everything happens within the red zone. But interestingly, look what happened here in this young facing upwards trends, which is the 3rd trend in this chart on the right side of the chart. And all of those 3 trends are actually valid. But you see, look, interestingly, we have a trend. There was the correction, balance candle, and we hit point 2. Awesome, right? Awesome, really awesome. So maybe we can use the next chance to do it and to go back to the point 2 again. But to be honest, it's a really difficult situation, by the way. Don't try to solve it. Yeah, stand on the sideline. So great. Let's go to, yeah, that was the trade. So let's go to our running trades. And first of all, now let me show you a trading idea first. And this is US dollar Japanese yen. So actually we have a downtrend. So this is the downtrend. That's the downtrend. So we are in the correction zone. The trend will break above this red rectangle. So, and now you see there we have a couple of balance candles. So, which means I set a pending order on my way down because that's my point 2. And that's the target. And you know, we have 86% probability to reach this point 2, as long as we don't break that point 3. So therefore, I set a pending order a bit lower on my way down. So if we get new candles, they are going up. Yeah, I leave my pending order in the market as long as I can see a trend break or a new balance candle. Yeah, and then I trail my entry above. Okay, so that is my plan for US dollar Japanese yen. So then, yeah, let's go first to the trading ideas. And next trading idea is US dollar Swiss franc. In US dollar Swiss franc, so we have this is not. Let me delete this first. So in US dollar Swiss franc, we have a new trend, a small trend with move, correction, move. And you see how important it was to cut a possible loss, because now we have a new trend. That, sorry, my fault. Wrong color. It's an uptrend right now. So move, correction, move. We did this short trading idea because the main trend is still facing downwards. Move, correction, move, correction. So therefore, we tried to go short to fulfill the hit quote in this point 2 here. But actually, it doesn't happen. So which means we have to realize that on the right side, now we have this young down uptrend. And here we go. There is the point of control. So if the price will be rejected at the point of control and we see a balance candle, then we have to go here to the point 2. So put in your watch list, US dollar, Swiss franc. Where do you stop US dollar Japanese yen first? I don't know. Always above, mostly above the point 3 here. Always round about there. 110.22 roundabout. So next one is New Zealand dollar Swiss franc. New Zealand dollar Swiss franc. Because we have a new trend. So 1, 2, 3, valid trend, correction, maybe exactly at the point of control. If you see a balance candle next, then let's go up to the point 2, fulfill the hit quote. That's what you have to do with a possible stop loss close below the last point 3, actually with a question mark. So interestingly, put in your watch list, please. Then British pound Swiss franc. Also an interesting situation, almost the same, little bit more space to go up to the point of control. So move, correction, move, and now in a correction. Just wait for the balance candle, and then let's go up with a stop loss below the last 0.3 with a question mark. Okay. So next one, British pound, Canadian dollar. So also guys, young uptrend, move, correction, move, correction. So if this, we are waiting for, yeah, this is a balance candle, but this balance candle means it's the correction of this uptrend, right? Of this up move right now. So we wait for a bit lower, maybe down to the point of control, then there a balance candle, and then let's go up with a close, yeah, here anywhere. We will talk about in the next show, because I'm not sure if this will happen today on Friday, maybe Monday, but you should put it in a watch list. So next one is British pound, Australian dollar. I have a pending order there. British pound, Australian dollar. Yeah, it's a long, of course. And I have to, sorry, let me check. Yeah, that's the trend. So that's the trend. Move, correction, move, correction, and here we go. Move, correction. So that's the plan to go up to the last 0.2. So here was a balance candle, but actually I can see the price is going down, which means we have to wait. That's my correction zone here, and below this zone, the trend will break. Yeah, until we cannot see the trend break, we have to assume that we reached the 0.2. So just on the watch list, British pound, Australian dollar. Then to one more, Euro, Japanese yen. And before I do that, I have a question. And Kitty, if you are ready for Rumble, we can open the question of today. Thanks a lot. So what did you learn this week so far? My question for you today. It could be successful when I stick to the rules under all circumstances. Is answer number one. Answer number two. It is a big benefit to work on my mindset. Or answer number three. Discipline is everything. So what did you learn this week so far? And you can see it on YouTube also. So on YouTube, put the number in, and on Zoom, you can be a part of the poll. So take your time, think about it while I'm going to the next charts. It's Euro, Japanese yen. Euro, Japanese yen. Because it's a wonderful idea here. Look, there is the trend. There is the trend. Move, correction, move, correction, move, and the correction. So maybe we have to wait until this candle is over, because this is a changing of the color, and then we can speculate to reach the 0.2. Just on your watch list, Euro, New Zealand dollar, Euro, Japanese yen. So, and the last one is Euro, Swiss franc. Euro, Swiss franc. And here we go, a lovely trade. or trend. So move, correction, move. Oh, by the way, hit the point of control exactly. So now we see this correction and here a bit of balance candle. Yeah, so which means we have to speculate on this or at least reach the point 2. I know maybe this is not a correction deeper than 38. In the third trend arm, yeah, we can bench this rule a little bit because important is to reach point number 2. So that's trading ideas for today. So what did you learn this week so far? It could be successful when I stick to rules under all circumstances, or it's a big benefit to work on my mindset, or discipline is everything. Yeah. So what's the running trades? Running trades, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. We are in profit, as we talked about, from the correction, point 2 reached, trail your stop loss, yeah, and let it go. Cool stuff. Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, still working for us at the moment, and Euro Canadian dollar also in profit. Look, really cool, back on track. I hope we can reach this point 2 on the upper side. So we are in profit, nothing can happen. If the moment a balance candle occurs, maybe it's a good thing to sell half the position and let it go. Yeah, because the point of point 2 is our reachable point. We wanna as a final target. So let's see US dollar, Canadian dollar. US dollar, Canadian dollar. And here's the question about the daily chart. Let's see daily chart. So here we go. Let's see a trading idea in US dollar, Canadian dollar daily chart. Move, correction, move, correction. So second trend arm, third trend arm, fourth trend arm, trend continuation, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth trend arm, no entry. Rule number 2, maximum fourth trend arm, maximum too late, no trading idea in my view. So how about correlation? If FX markets in the same time frame, for example, Euro-CAD, US dollar CAD are very similar in the last days, do we make orders in both of them? If the rules work for us, it makes double risk or profit. Yes, I don't care about correlation. I trade the rules and I manage. If I have a kind of cluster risk, that's the right word for it, cluster risk, then I reduce the risk. It could be possible. So what is for you more important, that the curse hits the point of control or that the curse fulfill the rule of correction at least 38? Both are important for me. The point of control is just not part of the rules. Part of the rules is hit point number 2, because if you reach point 2, then we fulfill the hit quote. And we only can work with the probabilities, you know, that's the law of probabilities. That's the most important thing. Point of control is just a kind of orientation, where I am and how much space do I give to my trading idea. So if I come up from deep in a green zone, I have definitely more space to work with my trade. Yeah, but again, the point of control is not part of the rules. It's just an orientation where I am and how can I manage the trade, yeah, but not part of the rules. So the rules are the most important thing for me. Yes, in a professional trading, sometimes, yeah, I bench a little bit the rules, but only if I can calculate my money with it and I'm not wrong. So, and then the first possible trend arm, there we can bench the rule number 3 with 38%, because it's more important that we reach 0.2, yeah, than to be 2 exactly. Yeah, but it's a kind of orientation. But the more you are in the red zone, or the older the trend, the more you have to stick to the rules. In the green zone, yeah, we can bench it a bit, but not delete the order, delete the rules. The closer you come to point of control and the older the trend is, the more you have to stick to the rules. It's a kind of professional trading. Okay, so Swiss franc Japanese yen was another question. I guess, Alexandra, I guess in 4-hourly chart, right? Right. Your wish is my command. So, okay, so first of all, I realize my point of control is down. So actually, what's my trade or what's my trend? So my trend actually is not really valid. Okay. Good. Let's do it in that way. So this, you see, is a big move. This is the last correction point, but neither the 0.2 nor the 0.3 is confirmed because there was no trend continuation there right now. So it's not a confirmed 0.2 and it's not a confirmed 0.3. So which means I have to go closer to the trend. So which means actually I start this move, correction, move, correction, move, and let's do it here. Then I have to realize, okay, there is the trend break. There is a trend break of this uptrend. Therefore, this is the downtrend. That's the downtrend. Here we go. So, which means, okay, there is a trend break too of the downtrend, which means, okay, there is a new uptrend. So we start at the last 0.2, move, correction, move, correction, no close, no trend break, and move. So let's see. Okay, correction, movement, and trend break. So, which means on the right side of the chart, I have no trend idea at all. Yeah. So that's the point. And about British pound Japanese yen, you can delete the order because we have to find a new one. So I got a signal right now, an alert. So let's check it. And this is, oh, crude oil again. Yeah, I know. We hit the 0.2. Okay, that's cool. So guys, the question of today, you know, what did you learn this week so far? I could be successful when I stick to rules under all circumstances. 39%, it's a big benefit to work on my mindset. 11%, and discipline is everything. 50%, because discipline includes all the other answers too. Without disciplines, you are not able to stick to rules under all circumstances. And without discipline, you cannot work on your mindset. So therefore, and maybe you realized it on the homepage of Admirals, you see we reduced the failure trading accounts from 76% down to 75%. So what do you think? Could be possible to reduce this number next month down to 74. And to do that, I need you, because I cannot. I need you. So if you have an Admirals account, or maybe if you want to open one, what do you think? It could be so great if you can make it possible that Admirals is the first broker around the world where we can reduce the accounts, the failure accounts who lose, or people who lose money, to reduce the failure accounts. Guys, let's make it to a mission, because this is possible. What do you think? Do you want to be a part of a great mission? And this could be the best mission ever. Imagine in your mind, once a day, you can tell your kids or your grandkids, when you sit in a living room and you have your kids on your knees, and you can tell those guys, your family, guys, I was a part of a great, great mission. Because once upon a time, there was a broker and we had 75% of failure accounts. And I was a part of it, that we could reduce this number less than 50%. Do you want to be a part of this show? Do you want to be a part of this great mission? Let's do it. Let's do it together. But I need you. So open a real account at Admirals if you don't have one right now. Put some deposit in, and let's be a part of this great mission. Let's do it again, because you know it's not over until we win. Have courage and be kind, and may the force of the rules be with you. See you on Monday. Bye-bye.